Okay, we need boss to not be in the bottom 4. Which obviously it is. Okay, now I need it to not be bottom 2, please. This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. Are you looking for sealed product and singles? You can find it all on Channel Fireball. Please use my Tailmon affiliate code when checking out to help support my content. Looking for PTGO codes? Poton Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. If you're from Europe, Millipots Gaming has a wide array of sealed products, singles, and more. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. Want to show off your love for Tablemon? Check out my 2021 merch. These new hoodies and shirts are available on Amazon. Click on the link in the description to get yours. Hello everyone and welcome. Oops. Let me try that again. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new stream, or if you're watching on YouTube, to a brand new video. We're gonna be playing with TYRANITAR V, yeah, the one that is really full after a buffet. I kind of look like that after I go to buffets, not gonna lie. So TYRANITAR V has the Cragalanche attack doing 60 damage, and you discard the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck. Ansu, hola, how are you doing? And then we have Single Strike Crush, which does 240 damage, and you discard the top 4 cards of your deck. So not ideal discarding your own cards, right? But the damage is really, really high. Dr. Joe Bro, thanks so much for being here. Welcome. So the idea is to just utilize 3 TYRANITAR Vs, apply pressure, discard resources. We're going to be using Crushing Hammer and Dangerous Drill to deny energies from play, and we'll also be attacking the deck. We're going to be using Houndoom to power up with Single Strike Roar, allowing us to search for a Single Strike energy card and attaching it to a Single Strike Pokemon. We do put 2 damage counters. We do have Cape of Toughness to increase our HP. And we do play like 4 Quick Ball, 4 Capture Energy, which I absolutely love, and I think that should be the norm in most decks, or in a lot of decks. But yeah, consistency all around, switches, escape ropes, research, Marnie, boss, and we even have the Tower of Darkness so that we can discard a Single Strike card from our hand. We draw 2 cards, we'll probably have extra Houndooms along the way. So let's jump into the ladder and see if TYRANITAR V can actually do anything. This is a complete meme deck, alright, so 0 hopes for the deck. Absolutely 0 hope for the deck, but hey, you know, let's give it a try. Alright. I would like to go first. I feel with 4 capture, 4 quick, like getting the attack off on turn 2 is definitely ideal. Won't happen here unless I draw a little bit better, but I do have Crobat to search for cards or not, so alright. This is decent, I would say. So I'm gonna discard the boss, unfortunately. Establish a Houndour. And then I don't know what I'm up against, right? I'm gonna discard the switch. I'm gonna be a little conservative here, and well, my Deden is priced anyway, so even if I didn't want to be conservative, I have to be conservative. So I will crawl it for 4. I really just want 1 energy, right? 1 energy would be fantastic, and I can even discard this in case I need it. Okay, perfect. We get the capture. So assuming my TYRANITAR is safe, I'm gonna use this to establish another Houndour. And then I'm going to use the Stadium to discard that Single Strike Hander, and there we go. Yeah. Not a bad turn. Not a bad turn 1. Definitely not a bad turn 1 at all. Is Flapple V any good, Shimer? I don't think it is. Hola, Kevin. Mucho tiempo sin ver un directo. Pues ya he estado transmitiendo un poquito más. Alright, that's scary. That's even scarier. Jeez. Oh wait, I'm not weak to fighting? What? Oh my gosh, Tyranitar not being weak to fighting is actually brand new. If you're looking to play against another battle styles mean deck, I have one build, Hot Cover Noodle. I mean, try and run into me in the ladder. I think that would be the ideal. Okay, so with this hand, I would like to 2-hit KO the Dedenne, right? I mean, yeah, 2-hit KOing the Dedenne, but I will definitely be able to do that no matter what. So I feel like playing the capture seems correct. Playing the capture seems correct. Establishing another Tyranitar, and then we go Marnie. We need one Houndoom, right? We just need one Houndoom right here. There we go, perfect. Oh, did I forget to put cards to search for evolutions? I mean, I'm playing a 4/4 line, so it's less of an issue, I would say. Alright. We're 2-hit going, we're attacking the deck. I could use this. This seems important-ish. Meh. So they do 130, 130 is perfect 2-hit KO. Yeah, 130, 130 is perfect 2-hit KO, so I'll save it for this guy. Yeah, I could use this to discard that, but I think for now it's okay to just crack a ledge. Yeah, see what we discard. Yeah, this is where the fun. 2 energies, that's actually really nice. That is actually really nice. Flapple B, like, okay, so the regular Flapple B has a very disruptive attack, right? So maybe you could play it with Omastar, but Omastar requires so much setup that it's probably not worth it. Like, no matter how you look at it, Omastar is just, like, too difficult to set up. Hey, Savage Giraffe Rig. I like your name. I like your nickname. Right. So my opponent doing a lot of things this turn. Going through the deck decently quickly. Cinccino is an interesting addition to the deck. Probably unnecessary, but interesting nonetheless. Interesting nonetheless. We should probably not be doing this. Alright. Did my opponent fail to get a switch? That would be fantastic. He did, okay. So what I could do now is use boss and target something else, right? Could use boss and target something else, or I could just take the 2 prizes. I could also take 2 prizes on this Colossal. Okay, so I think that's the plan actually. I'm gonna knockouts. I mean, technically, I have like game in hand, right? So I can go boss KO, boss KO. Durant, not gonna be playing Durant today, but I will be playing Durant eventually for sure. Yeah. Not quite that level of memes. Ooh, my opponent's eyes to Rose. That's still not. Oh, it is enough to KO. Darn it. Oh, I did not account for a Rose, dude. I absolutely did not account for a Rose to wreck me. Absolutely did not account for Rose to wreck me. Okay. So, I'm gonna put the energy back, right? So I just attack this guy then. Well, no, now I can't get a KO. What am I saying? Oh, come on, dude. Rose, really? Colossal VMAX with Rose? Are you serious? So the 2 energies I discarded actually benefited. How can you be this unlucky at a game? I don't understand. Great, I think I have to get rid of this. The 2 energies I discarded end up potentially helping him. I don't even understand. Okay, I'm gonna go after this guy, I guess. Come on. I shouldn't have used the ability. And now I whiffed energy. Oh wait, I got this guy. Never mind. But yeah. I whiffed energy, therefore... therefore I put myself in range if he gets a switch, right? Okay. That's useful. Give me another heads to compensate. Thank you. Alright. Alright. And we discarded a switch. Nice. Okay. What a game. What a game. Yes, I'm gonna be trying George. I'm definitely gonna be trying Urshifu VMAX, the Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX with Station. I'm gonna be trying it probably with Coke or Prism Star. In my limited experience, do you think Handom Artillery feels like a better engine? Handom is really good. Being able to just like boom power up out of nowhere is really hecking good, you know? Other than that, no. Oh, that was definitely not part of my plan. Okay, so I can retreat. I think I should retreat, right? No, because I can retreat. Yeah, I should. I absolutely should. I'll attach. I'll power myself up. I am absolutely not happy about this, though. I need my opponent to whip energy now, I guess. Because I need to use the urn for 2. So, like Octillery, it's really nice to get any card. But attaching energies out of the blue is always, like, really powerful, you know? So, I don't know. Okay, I need to survive this turn. I need to survive this turn. If I do, I win. If not, I probably lose. There goes my urn and my boss. Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna win this. They find the energy. They do perfect maths. Why do you bench that? I don't know. I'm dead here. Because obviously I dead drew off of the Marnie. What a game. What a game. Alright, I'm no longer dead drawing. Okay, I mean, this person feels like he plays a lot of energies, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 energy in play. 5 more, and he probably plays 4 stone energies. So this is not great. Alright, I'll do you. I mean, I still have a chance if my opponent doesn't have the... If I find Urn and my opponent doesn't have... if my opponent doesn't have boss, right? If my opponent doesn't have boss, then maybe I have a chance. How much is Rabbit Strike or Shifu VMAX worth in packs? There's a website called ptgoprices.com that would tell you that. I honestly have no clue. I honestly have no clue. Okay. Balloon, attach, boss, win. Balloon, attach, boss, win. Who plays Rose, dude? Come on. That's the only reason I'm losing this game. Anyways. What can you do, right? What can you do? There's the attachment. Okay, maybe I can still win this if they don't go boss. Alright, we have a chance. We need exactly boss plus earn off of my Dedenne. Boss plus earn off of my Dedenne. That's really, really good. Okay, now all we need is boss. All we need is my last boss for game. Come on. Come on. I have two cards as well that I can discard with the stadium. The Pokemon card viewer to hi Brabs, it's just like I already have the deck viewer, and then you add another extension and another extension, and I already have the sponsor, so it starts getting super cluttered, you know? It starts to get super cluttered. Okay, we need boss to not be in the bottom 4, which obviously it is. Okay, now I need it to not be bottom 2, please. No. Oh my god. Bottom 2 cards, boss's orders. Bottom 2 cards, boss's orders. Yeah, hi Brabs, I'm really bad at remembering for sure. Really bad at remembering that for sure. 2 energies. Let's go. No. What? 2 Orangaroos? Attach KO GG. Yeah. Ah, dude, come on. After everything, I almost had it. Ooh. Wait. Either they're showing off. No, it's not that, high Brabs. What I'm saying is there's too many things on the screen. That's what I'm saying. Why heal, dude? Why heal? Why use your ability? You have the game. Why are you wasting my time? Oh, I hate the people who do that, right? Who play extra cards, extra cards. He didn't need to play Maulana. He didn't need to use the ability. All he needed to do was attach energy and attack and win. Why do you do that? Why do you waste people's times? And on top of that, my boss was bottom 2. Otherwise, I beat him. That's really unnecessary. Okay, hi Brabs. I've just updated the deck list. I will look into it. Okay. Thank you so much. I will definitely look into it. Whoever my opponent was, don't be that guy. That really pisses me off. Alright. If boss isn't bottom 2 and then he goes and does that, it's just ugh. Why are people like that? Why are people like that? It's so annoying. It's so unsportsmanship. Like, just play the card and win. Dude, play the card and win. It's really not that hard. And like, that happens on top of my bad luck, you know? It's like oh, it's so frustrating, dude. I really wish I had normal luck. I just want normal luck. That's all I want. If I had average luck, anyways. All right, we're up against another meme deck, I guess. We are up against another meme deck. Okay, I'm actually just gonna pass here because I have this, I can remove energies, and I have research, so then like I'm almost guaranteed to attack next turn. Almost. So Spinning Whip confuses me and he goes back to the deck. The confusion is obviously going to be very annoying to deal with, to the point where I might consider using Dangerous Drill on the energy. I might actually consider using Dangerous Drill on the energy. Well, only if this flips tails. No, that's a little greedy. It's greedy. Let's just establish this. I mean, I do play switching cards, right? So I'm not going to use the ability now so that I don't thin an energy, which is exactly what I want to draw, right? There we go, there's the energy. Okay, let's do it again. Works this time, nice. Right, now let's do this to search for another Tyranitar. And let's do this to a Tyranitar. Let's power ourselves up. Not KOing the artillery is actually decent because then we get to remove even more resources from the game. So I don't mind not KOing here. Ooh, Altaria, okay. So we can't deal with Altaria with Houndoom, right? So now I know that, so I need to remember that. Now I know that I need to remember that. We see an Incense. So triple Mienshao already, must be nice. Must be nice. Rapid Strike Surge. Can't search for basic, yeah, for any switching card that I could remember. Alright, I mean, he'll probably find one here though. He will probably find a switching card right here. I'd be very surprised if he didn't. Very surprised. Yep. Okay, so we are confused. We do play switches and escape ropes. We do play switches and escape ropes. I'm not gonna attach the energy. But we do not find any of that. Okay. So let's start getting another dude ready. I also whiffed an attachment. I should thin this, right? And then flip heads, easy. Nice. Nice. And we discard a Mienshao, which is not the biggest of deals. Right? Definitely not the biggest of deals. Alright. Meme deck in action, discarding resources, not super impactful, right? The doll is very annoying. The doll is definitely going to be very annoying right here. So we're gonna have to flip to attack it. The Bruno is single strike, so he can't be searched for. Alright, there's this Spinning Whip. And now he'll go into a doll. Yeah, you can see how this is not a good... Oh, that's actually really nice. Well, is it though? Is it actually? Okay, I do get KO'd next turn. Huh. So I'll do that. I'll spread the energy. And I will research. I do play 3 boss, right? I think KOing Auxiliary is actually going to be pretty important here. Because that will completely stop the flow, right? Of cards and stuff. I'm not going to evolve that one though. No boss. No escape rope either. Well, the escape rope doesn't really matter. Oh, the hander does KO at all, that's right. Nice call, George. Yeah, I guess attacking with hander is a good call. With my last single strike energy. Yeah. That's actually not bad at all. Hyper Abs, I mean, there's a new fan of waves came out, and that puts the special energy at the bottom of the deck. There's also Giratina's ability that discards a special energy from the active. And there's a Stoutland or a Shiftry or some stage 2 card that's... there's a stage 2 Pokemon that makes all special energies provide a single colorless energies. But it's a stage 2, so probably irrelevant. So between the fan and the Giratina, those would be your best options. Alright. Okay, so my opponent does decide to pass. Alright, so thank you, George, for making me realize that. Bites for extra damage thanks to being a single strike Pokemon. Yeah, Handle ability is pretty strong. Hey, Baldo the Great, thank you. I am trying to stream a lot more. I have been streaming a lot more than before. Well, there's the boss. Yeah, my opponent missing a beat so far. That really sucks. Okay, so it promotes the doll, I'll just KO it with the hander again. I would love to get maximum value out of the urn. Right? That would be ideal. I think I just attack here. And then he'll knock out the Houndour, probably. I really would like to kill the artillery though. Because otherwise this is just a non-stop flurry of attacks here. That does snore. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I knew it was a stage 2, just wasn't sure which one. I just wasn't sure which one. I thought one card per turn would not be enough, but so far it is being enough. I mean, with all the support cards, right? Level Ball definitely makes this deck quite consistent in the early game, because you can also search for Munching. Oh wow, Bruno for 7. That makes sense. I'm liking this, I'm liking this. I'm gonna add Munching as a deck to build and play. Yeah, like look at my opponent's setup, it's just really good. So if I can find a boss here, I would love to knock out artillery. I mean, at least I have a switch, I guess, but for next turn. Alright, so I'm gonna play the urn. Now I can get back 3, actually. So I'll do this to thin. Well, never mind, I'm not thinning anything. I don't want to use up the switch, so I'm going to use the 2 abilities, power up the active, and then I need Crobat to give me a boss. I have 3 bosses left in the deck. Nice. Okay, I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. Cragalanche. Discard 2 energies. Nope. Did discard a Remoraid, I think. No, the artillery. Yeah, I discarded the other artillery. Okay, so maybe this will stop the onslaught of attacks, right? Hey, JCat, thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing on YouTube. And this shows, I don't think I said thank you for the follow, Poncho as well. Oh wow, I forgot to show the things from stream. I'm really sorry. That's why I wasn't hearing the alerts. So Ansus, Poncho, Distros, and JGAT, thanks so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Sorry that I missed those. And 909 Sosa, thank you so much for the follow as well. Really appreciate it. Okay. I'm only down one switch. And I do play an escape rope, so there's still a chance for me not to have to risk the confusion. But yeah, this is where they should be slowing down, right? This is where we should be getting to that critical moment of them whiffing, right? Potentially. And there's my escape rope, perfect. Oh, well, it's actually not perfect. Okay, I'm gonna have to use an urn. I mean, I'll take it, you know? I will absolutely take this. Escape rope is as good as a boss here. Alright, so I'll put the energy back. And I'll reattach it. That way I don't have to deal with confusion, you know? That's the ideal here. And Cragalanche. And then if my opponent somehow whiffs, then I have boss to target down the thing. I discarded Mienfu. No, I discarded Marnie and Research. Okay, that's nice. So they're down 2 Brunos, 2 Karinas, 2 Research, and 2 Marties. That's 8 of their supporters. And they promote this. That means they're not attacking this turn, probably. Okay, they bench on our doll, they bench that. Okay, I am definitely going after the Remoraid. I am absolutely going after the Remoraid. Oh, darn it. I'm gonna have to use the other urn. Oh, they have a Bruno in hand, dude. Well. Este es el primer deck del stream, neto de. Sí, este es el primer deck del stream. Wait, did they really whiff energy? No. They're only down 1. Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh, dude. This is actually awful now. The confusion makes it so. Oh, they don't have a Mienfu this turn, this upcoming turn though. Yeah, I think then it's worth it, I guess. I honestly think, like, there's... Do I really retreat here? Why are you so fat, Tyranitar? Hey, Sock. Okay, so I could risk the attack. Like, I'm not pressured next turn, right? But also, just attacking the doll doesn't seem great. Losing my boss is also not ideal. And that's my last urn too. I think I'd rather not risk the confusion. I think I'd rather not risk the confusion. So digging for a switch here, yeah, there we go. Okay. Sure, and then Cragalanche. Discard energy. Or Mienfu. No. Well, Quick Roll, I guess, but still. Quick Roll and Level Ball. So 2 searching cards. Okay, and I have my other boss in hand. Oh wow, they used my stadium against me. That's sick. And they got 2 Mienfus. Oh, I don't think I'm winning this now. Okay, I'm definitely going after that guy. Well, no. If I flip heads... Ooh. Wait, now they're at 3 cards. Now they're at 3 cards. Is that their last Crushing Hammer? Please tell me it is. Okay, it is the last Crushing Hammer. There's the Octillery. They're down the Balloon, and we haven't seen any switches be played. So I think my play now becomes boss, attack the Octillery. I think I'm gonna win by deck out. Oh well, never mind. Never mind. I think I can win by deck out. By attacking twice, right? I think I can win by doing that. They don't have... I mean, unless they have another Ordinary Rod. But even then, that's only 2 cards. I don't know. We'll see. They failed that. Marnie is like... They're down too many resources to Marnie. Alright, so let's do this. No. So, do I just go boss KO the Mienfoo? Yeah, I think that's right. Like, no reason not to. I'll keep my energy in hand. I'm gonna Cragalanche. I can manually retreat to make sure that I don't have to flip next turn. They lose a doll right there, which is great. And I can even make them, like, Marnie. Ooh, I discard doll and Mienshao. The Mienshao doesn't really matter. Alright. They're down to 2 cards. Now, like, no matter what they do, I just Marnie and win, right? So, the consistent Cragalanche did end up adding up. Oh, wait, this guy goes back to the deck and it's 3 cards. Oh. Oh, wait, but I'm gonna discard stuff, right? Okay, do I have a switch left? It might be priced, right? I have 1 switching card left. So, I honestly think I just retreat here and attack. Oh wait, no, never mind. I Marnie. Yeah, I Marnie there left with 1 card and then I attack and then I win. That's what I do. Come on, Paolo, focus. Yeah, 4 cards and then I go retreat. No need to risk the confusion. Took me a little bit to figure it out. And I discard, they start their turn at 0 and that's it. There we go. There we go. My switch was priced indeed. My switch was indeed priced. Nice. that was an enjoyable match. Not because I won, but like it had me thinking, right? It had me thinking, analyzing, and that's when I'm at my best. You know, Mike the Pie. Don't think I said thank you so much for the follow. I'm missing all the notifications. I don't know why the thing is not making any sounds, but thanks so much for the follow. All right, so that will be all for TYRANITAR V. I'm gonna be moving on now to Salazzle, right? A big meme deck, so don't go anywhere, guys. I will be right back in just a second with the next deck after this commercial break.